पता नहीं कौन सी शर्ट की चेकिंग करने लगते हैं. What do you start doing, people? That they're not very even right now, but a new shirt which is actually being checked for final inspection will definitely lie completely flat on a flat surface. Alright, so assume that part. Then the interlining.
Hi guys, welcome to a week in my life video. Today is a Thursday. I'll just get back to why I'm starting this video on a Thursday, but a bit of introduction before I start all of this. People who don't know, I am currently doing fashion. I'm a fashion student. I'm in my last semester. In the last few days, I've realized, because I'm almost done with my college, I thought it would be fun to, document whatever I do throughout the week. I had 3 months and 5 semesters to do this, but I'm doing this right when this is ending, right when classes are ending. So this is like an online edition. What I do, how my classes go, how do I do my practicals, because it's very difficult to do it at home. It would ideally be in my college, so we would do a lot of practical stuff in my college, but since we're not going there, have to be here. And I'm starting on a Thursday because my college online classes might just end in another 3 days, and I procrastinated my way through this till there were no classes left and I can't document anything, and I don't know if I'm gonna post it or not, but I just thought it'd be fun to document the whole process. Anyway, my first class was done. It was apparel testing and quality management class. 2 classes were done, and there's one more at 2. Generally there are like 4-5 classes a day, but because it has come to almost an end, most of them finished their portions and like the theory part, and now all it's left is for us to do the practical stuff. So I don't think they're gonna take classes, and yeah, you won't be seeing a lot of, I feel like later the week you won't be seeing a lot of online classes. You will see me work for my assignments or a project. Currently I have 7 subjects. This week I'm gonna concentrate on finishing my other subject assignments so that I have a lot of free time to do my final year project. I have 7 subjects right now. They're pretty boring actually, because mostly, I'll tell you what, but we do not have stitching or draping because we're gonna be doing that in our final year project anyway. So whatever we had to learn, they taught us in last 5 semesters. That's why we don't have any exciting subjects, but ideally last 5 semesters we had draping, stitching, sketching, embroidery, crocheting and all of that. Okay, so basically this last year they are concentrating on a final year project, which is a whole collection of 5 garments. You should develop a theme, inspiration board, all of that, like a whole freaking portfolio. Apparel CAD, we have to learn CorelDRAW and Photoshop and Adobe Illustrator. We are still in the process of learning. I am actually very behind. I'm taking extra YouTube classes because I'm way behind in this. Yeah, why don't you finish barking? So the second subject is apparel testing and quality management. Next one is CCC. We have it's clothing, culture and communication. Then we have GSO, which is garment surface ornamentation. How many are done? 4. And then there's a fashion portfolio, design construction, which is the 5th one. And the 6th and the 7th one are pretty much the same, like entrepreneurship development and entrepreneurship innovation. One of them is a multiple choice question. Today I had GSO, ATQM. Now at 2 o'clock I have a fashion portfolio. I made myself some breakfast. I mean, yeah, that's a lot. I'm gonna share it with my mom. She's gonna eat 2 and I'm gonna eat 3. But anyway, just look at the fluff. Oh my god, it's so fluffy. And it's so smooth. Wow, I'm in love with this. Anyway, I'm gonna have this.
Everything in your body, for example, your hips. So basically the same measurement from top to bottom. Your bust will
be average to large in size. You will have larger tummy area, thinner legs, and a flattish body. All of you would have come across people like that. Now, dressing tips for this kind of people. Since your problem area
Pattern portfolio, design construction. So she's just teaching. Today we're talking about body types and what suits the other person the best, so that you can select your models and all of that. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't that regular. It's COVID time, everyone was having a hard time and trying to cope up with it and blah blah blah, so that's why I haven't been regular. Okay, alright, I'm just done with my class and it's 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna be taking a little break because I'm tired. Just sit to do my assignments. The dread. So I'm pretty much done with my classes for today. I literally have all of this and all of this stuff to do. I look like I got hit by a truck, but anyway, so I managed to clear out 35 GB of space, and I'm still thinking if I should continue clearing out more space or should I just give it up and clear it out later and complete my assignments, to-do list, and go about my day, because it's 7 already and I haven't done anything other than sit in front of the laptop and try to make space. Alright, I'm checking up after a long time, but basically I was doing my ACAD class. I was learning Adobe Illustrator. I just started. I took a few classes like long time back, but I completely forgot how it works and stuff. So now I'm just revising it, and I did a project. I mean, it looks decent for the first time. I'm just gonna show you in 2 minutes. So yeah, I mean, it looks cute and stuff. So right, this is what I did. I made a town or something. The first layer, logged it, and the second layer, and the third layer. For a beginner, I don't know. It was just, yeah, it was copy paste, but I had to do first ones at least. I mean, okay, here's the deal. So the first project is croquis. I have to do a female croquis man, children, which is a girl and a boy. I'm gonna attempt to start with female because I have more experience of the female croquis than a male. Alright, here's the update. 1:28 in the night, and I finally learned how to do the pencil. I am not very I still didn't get the whole curves though, but anyway, I took another croquis because I realized that was too blurry for me. Anyway, we removed the first layer, and yeah, from far if you see it looks pretty good, but if you look in, then you know the curves and basically I don't know how to use the curve tool in pencil tool itself. I'm still learning. Maybe by tomorrow. I'm not gonna submit this for sure, of course, but this was just a practice sketch, so that from tomorrow I can practice more and more and I'll probably get good at it. But this is what I say progress compared to, I'll show you the first sketch. Yeah, all right, so I think it's a little bit of improvement from this to a very good improvement. So yeah, more to go. I just woke up. I mean, if you can see my hair, you can understand how it is. But oh my god, I just gasped as if I'm gonna choke and die. I will be more energetic in, I don't know, class is gonna start in another 10 minutes, so I'm just gonna sit and wait for it to start. That's it.
then we just have hairstyles, and that should conclude that unit. So if you're looking at makeup, basically whether you are a makeup artist or a hairstylist, where do you normally work? Most of the times in fashion magazines, beauty campaigns. We're talking. Kind of skin types, and you have all the attributes of that. Normal skin is okay, but oily, dry, and then using a sponge or a makeup brush and doing this. So this is the highlights that people use. Details of it, all details of every aspect of it, they won't definitely ask you.
Okay, so my FPDC class just got over and I have an hour break, and in that hour I'm just going to chill, fresh up, eat, and then sit for another class, which is CCC. I mean, yesterday was a whole wasted day, so I'm hoping that today it's not gonna be that wasted. I just took shower. Yeah, I'm wearing the same shirt because I just wore for the sake of this video in the morning, but now I freshed up and I wore the same one. Anyway, it's 3:30 now, and I have a class at 4, so I am feeling absolutely guilty for not doing much yesterday. So that's why I decided that for a half an hour I'll sit in front of a CAD class and learn a little bit of curve tool in the pencil tool itself, and pen tool itself, and then directly sit for CCC, and then I'll meet you guys. I'm gonna get right into it because I have no time to waste. I don't know the lyrics. Oh my god, rainbow! I've never seen a rainbow. So cool. Update: how my CCC class has been cancelled, and a new assignment today. For GSO, I have to do embroidery. I don't know. Coffee. I don't drink coffee. Coffee only on Fridays. Otherwise, I drink turmeric water and green tea every day. I don't drink tea as well. Unwanted information from my end to you people, I apologize. Look at this. I just fixed the hands. I fixed everything and it looks so good. Oh my god. Not that great. That was attempt 2, that was attempt 3. I might actually end up fixing this one too, just so that I just recorded the attempt, so now I'll just fix that because my conscience won't leave me alone. Every small thing I'm gonna make it like, oh my god, I got a progress, because I need that motivation like everyone does. Or else I'm gonna cry in a corner saying, oh my god, this is not perfect, that is not perfect. Alright, I'm checking up after finishing my croquis. Oh my god, finished my assignment, because if I get that out of hand, I'll have a little peace of mind. Anyway, now I'm gathering all my supplies, and I cannot seem to find my brushes. Bunch of stuff, and wow, I cannot lift that. Few Stedlos, and sometimes I use watercolors. Sketching will take about an hour sometimes, or 15-20 minutes. Like, there's no in between. It's gonna either take 2 days or it's gonna take 15 minutes for me. After I research about it, I think, I don't know, I'll go through Pinterest, I'll see. I think I have to read what is it. Okay, first let me clean this up. This is the perfect spot for perfect lighting, and I film all my videos over here. But of course, I cannot sit down all the time. I'm just sitting down right now, and I cannot sit like that all the time. Alright, fun fact, I just figured out that my tripod can go this low as well. We learn new things every day. I'm so demotivated and I had to take like 1 hour break. Then I had to sit and I had to motivate myself because no one else will. You have to motivate yourself. No one else is gonna motivate you. Anyway, okay. The assignment is sketch a protective clothing for man slash woman. So both. Protective clothing in a contemporary setting. How would you contemporarize the same using magazine pictures and lots of words, or do a rendering? I have to do one flat sketch with spec sheet. I have to sketch basic and then I have to design. So this I have two stuff. So I have to design the protective clothing in a contemporary setting. I was going through some protective clothing. We had a PPT on it. I went through that and I went through some Google pictures. So I have to decide which type of clothing am I going for. I have decided to go for military because firefighter is too common. So I thought I'll go with military for now. I don't want to put much thought into that. I have 2 assignments, right? First assignment is I have to do a flat sketch. I don't have to design. I just have to look at a certain costume and I have to make a flat sketch of that and make a spec sheet. So spec sheet involves all the materials, pockets, all of that. I'm gonna show you that once I'm done. But for now, I went through Google and I found this outfit of military that I liked. And it's not very clear. It's not at all clear. Alright, here's the protective. I was just going through and I liked it. I don't know which website. I was not able to download this. I don't know. Someone did some research. Or I don't know what this is. It looks like a jumpsuit to me, but I'm sure there's pants and shorts, but I will do it as a jumpsuit. And there are a lot of pockets is what I noticed. And this dude explained why all of that. That's so cool. Like he's like, he holds a cell phone to hold candy. Put pockets here, and here. Then there's like a military costume, like full sleeves. Also there's epaulette over here. This is like a high neck, loose pants. I'm now gonna do all of the other accessories. So yeah, to that I'm not gonna do all the shoes and basic. I'm just gonna do that. I did 3 pockets. There are 2 more pockets here to go, but I'll do that tomorrow. That's all for today. This took so long because I was using only pencil tool, and I used the circle one only for these whole round, but otherwise for these everything else I had to do it from scratch. So it took me 3 hours. It's 12:30 and I thought, why to leave, like there were only 2-3 lines to add, so I was like, why to leave it in the middle? And then I just did that. Anyhow, the pockets I'll do tomorrow because it's 12:30 and I had to do rendering. Anyway, I'll do the rendering. It's fine. I'm not giving up. I'll just do this for another 15-20 minutes. How it turns out, it's just a very calm, just to relax my head, because I think I have to work tomorrow, and tomorrow is a Saturday. Alright, here's the update. I managed to ruin a perfectly good drawing just because I was sleepy. It looks so bad, I cannot. So anyway, I wanted to show a few of my previous SEM's things just so I feel better about myself. Okay, so these are the sheets that I did for the last SEM. So this is one of them. We had to do like, oh, I even like this one. This is a watch. I mean, you can see it. We had to do accessories and stuff, so this is where you know that I've given up. It looks like shit. Oh, I like this one too. Looks nice. That's it. That's pretty much it. Like, I did a little black and white. a lot has happened in the past weekend. I cut my hair, as you can see. It was a very impromptu decision that I just decided to cut my hair. It's Monday today, and I have finally figured out a little bit of settings in my phone to increase a little bit of lighting. So that I did. So in the next 2-3 days, we're gonna have only two classes per day. So it's going to be subjects which we haven't completed the portions yet. The thing after that, I've got a whole list of all my assignments, and they are a lot. I got it over the weekend. I'll tell you what all I've got. For ACAD, I've got croquis. I have to do men, women, children, draping garment, men, women, children, and then I have to do casual wear, party wear, nightwear, sportswear, office wear, design, flat sketch along with specifications.
Or sketch and sheet for oil. This is all ACAD. This is like a software, and I have to do all this in the software. I have to do children's dresses, which is an and I have to prepare patterns for A-line frock, skirt, shorts, shirt.
That is just for ACAD. And next I have for CCC, which is clothing, culture and communication. Whatever it is, I have 10 sketches to do. This is comparatively less because we have a lot this semester, so they give less sketching. Otherwise we have a lot of sketching. I have sketching in another subject also, which is my final portfolio, quality management. So in that I have to write. Okay, so it's basically records. It's experiments and records. Most of the experiments weren't done because we don't have all of those equipments at home. But anyway, so for that record, I have to write 4 experiments, and I have to basically write everything. They give this it's pre-written already, so we have to just copy paste them in hand. Anyway, then next I have my FDPC, which is the final portfolio design collection. I have to do a complete set of garments. So basically in that I have to choose a theme. In that I have to do like a collection of 4 garments. 1 is non-wearable and 3 are the actual costumes. So I have to do that. With that I have to do I have to develop a storyboard, mood board, color board, texture board, swatch board, logo, and then the drawings like costing, spec sheet, development of garments by drafting, draping and final pattern. This and another collection of boards and illustrations I have to do. So basically in unit 1 whole collection consists of all of these boards and all of this development process. For that I have to basically do a garment, but for the second one I have to just do all of these boards and sketches and just present the sketches and not actually stitch the garments. But for the first one I have to do it. In unit I have to do concept boards for 4 seasons, which is spring and summer. In that I have to do 2 collections and 3 boards. So and then autumn winter wear, 2 collections, 3 same. So totally that would make 4 collections and 12 boards. 1 second. And next I have GSO, which is garment surface ornamentation, which is basically embroidery. In that I have to do 15 samples, all of the Indian embroidery in 6 sample. Now after seeing all this, I freaked out and I went all crazy, and I just sat on Saturday Sunday. I was going to take a break, but I sat on Saturday Sunday and I completed 2 subjects. 2 records I completed basically. So I'll tell you what I completed. The last we left off, I was doing CCC's protective clothing spec sheet. I had to do 2 of them, right? So 1 man and 1 woman. So one I did protective clothing, Army SAS uniform, that, and second was protective clothing in current situation. So I had developed a daily wear PPE kit on sketch. Obviously it's technical stuff. I did OQM records we had to write. So I completed writing all. It took me at least 5-6 hours, but I did not write it continuously because so all of that had some sketches. We had to do spec sheet, trousers, we had to inspect all of them and all of that. So that's done. I'm left with 5. So totally we have 5 subjects for practicals now. That I finished 2 subjects. Over the weekend I finished ADQM, which is completely done, thank God. Next I finished CCC, which is, I'm gonna show you. We left off last at spec sheet, right? So I had to develop a whole spec sheet. I'm gonna show you the spec sheet in just a minute. I had to do like a whole sketch. Oops. And then this is like the PPE kit that I developed. Daily wear PPE kit for COVID. You can see like a close-up. This is the kit that I developed. Basically, this is a coat that you see, and this is made up of vinyl material, and this is goggles attached to a clear. This is plastic, so this is like a plastic headgear and goggles together to put it, and obviously you can wear the mask. The mask is covering it as well from the top. As you can see, it's the whole thing vinyl. Basically, my whole idea was that why, when PPE kits, when you're wearing for daily wear, why do we have to cover our outfits? Our outfits go to waste. So if you make a clear, you can wear anything inside and it'll be visible, and so will your face be visible. Or with all the precautions taken, you can still show off your outfit. That was my idea. That was Victorian era. Do not mind my backgrounds for this because I had no time. Yeah, this is horrible, but this is like royalty clothing for Victorian era. I absolutely hate this, but I can't do anything. I can't redo them because there's no time whatsoever. This is cultural clothing. This is called, this is from the Austria's culture. Like, we have to do men and women for both, so I did golf profession clothing, law enforcement clothing. We have another 2 sheets that we would do today. So now that we're done, how it looks, I developed the whole sheet. Here I wrote my design. It looks cute. For season, I had to leave it empty because protective clothing has no season. Collection also nothing. The date I've given it, and the style says protective clothing. Product name SAS uniform 1940s is what I developed. The last you saw was this. Basically, this was done in Adobe. I exported it, and front, this is back. I think you saw this last. I was developing. Anyway, I gave a good description now. Description is like a windproof smock issued to the Special Air Services in 1940 during the Second World War. The garment was originally a pullover design with gusset present at the neck, but it was later modified with a zipper. I have put gusset. I think I haven't put a zipper at the neck, but it was later modified with a zipper. It's made up of carbidine material and tight wave cotton that swells when we wet to prevent further wet ingress, and it's also quick drying compared to modern Colmax from DuPont. Then the camouflage pattern is a broad stroke design. It was first introduced in 1942. This is a description. I found bits and pieces everywhere. I just put them together. We go to fabric swatch. This is the original material. I mean, this is what comes here. You could just imagine that over here, but since this is like a technical sheet, we can't put that over there. Anyway, this is carbidine. Here are the colors: beige, Firefly green, and battle dress brown. It's the same one. Next, product care: wash cold in low cycle, iron low heat, do not bleach, hand dry at room temperature, blah 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 blah. After that, we come to the material, like the technical part. The quantities are little not that accurate because I have just imagined how much it would actually take, but I personally don't know how much it could take. There could be alterations. This is red season, again nothing. Collection, nothing. COVID-19 PPE daily wear. Then my plan for today is to finish corsets and start GSO. So for me to start GSO, I have ordered silk threads and embroidery threads. I already had. I have to search for fabrics. Here's the deal. For Indian embroidery, there are a lot of specific fabrics that I'm supposed to use, like silk, handloom, white fabric, khadi material, and all of that specifications are being given in my notes. So I cannot get them. It's gonna be waste because I have to take minimum half meter or 1 meter, and it's not gonna be any use for me by just taking a little bit of swatch for what I need. It's not required for me to go buy a whole half meter or 1 meter. We do get a lot of things stitched. you know, like traditionals and random stuff, you know, leftover swatches and all. I don't know for what, but they're there. Good for me. After so many years it has come to use, so I have to raid all of that. There's like a whole cupboard, there's like a huge cupboard of all the leftover fabrics, and 8 o'clock in the evening, and I'm drinking my green tea. I almost bought it. And I'm done with my corsets. I did 4 because I really didn't want to do more than that. So I mean all of them. Watching my samples. Alright, after a lot of raiding in my house, I found for 11 stitches 5 materials, 6 materials, muslin is inside. So 6 I'm going to adjust because that's all we need. We need muslin, cotton, silk, organza. We need for Kanta sample we need muslin, that's inside. Chamba something also muslin. I'm not gonna pronounce them. So Banjara we have cotton. So this, it's a kind of red, so I'm gonna use this for Banjara, and for Sindh also cotton I'm going to use this only, and for Kasuti also I'm going to use this only. So for 3 things, 1 is done. This is for chicken curry, organza, and I have 3 types. 1 satin, this is like, these are all new, like so pure silk. This is this beautiful color brown. I also silk. This is also silk. O'clock in the freaking night, and the last time you saw, you might have seen my time lapse in which I was doing one of the embroidery. I've managed to finish another embroidery stitch, which is called the Kanta stitch. This is how it looks. So it's basically just running stitch. You don't have to do much to it. It is a lot of work though. It's a little time consuming, but it's easier compared to the other stitches, I'm sure. So my teacher asked us to stitch it in 3 muslin cloth layers, so I have to just trim the edges and just put them. That's it, and I'll be done with this one. 2 done and 13 more to go, so all the best to me. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Fendi, Prada, them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci,